Okay, I'll quickly talk about long-term trading styles and short-term trading styles. In a nutshell, long-term trading styles are the ones that always win out. Long-term trends are more reliable, easily identifiable, but they take a long time. Short-term trends are generally not as reliable, although they're there. But they are what everyone wants, because everyone wants to make that fast money. But it's kind of flawed thinking. You should always look at the longest term view, which means looking at things in terms of years or even decades if you've got the information, and beginning with that viewpoint before you start drilling down from yearly, monthly to weeklies to dailies to hourly views, more and more short term. You can see trends here, but they're not as reliable as long-term trends. So anyway, we can quite easily check out a few here. This is crude oil, which I must confess I tend to stick away from. I do love these Japanese candlestick charts. The information here you get is red if it was a downward move within the time period, green if it was up. The top of the bar represents the opening price in that time period or the closing price in that time period, and the little sticks up and below are the lowest and highest prices that were achieved during that time. So it could have gone up to 49 during the time period, but it didn't stay there, it closed slightly lower than that. That's how it works. So they give you some ideas, and they also give me more points to draw my trend lines, because let's face it, my line is just that, it's a line. It's not a hard and fast rule as to where things are going to be. So we have these kind of grey areas. So what I like to do is to see, rather than just having a line, I have an area between where the price closed or opened and what the high or low was, and this is my grey area. This is a kind of a no man's land where anything can happen. So below this, I would say a decision has been made. Above this, I would say a decision has been made. But inside here, this reflects indecision for me. And so I don't take any decisions when the price is here, but it's a nice chunky piece of support. It works for me anyway. Like it. I do like it. So here you've got this very strong claw, really, in crude oil prices over the last 8 years or so. From 2009 to 2016, 7 years. Come off this support line, it's coming up. Where does it end? Difficult to say. Here I can see a trend that's not much use to us, but look at what happened with that trend. Just drawing the high-low price in there, that kind of thing. But see, it dropped out that trend, and so when it crossed your trend line, you just said, right, bingo, time to sell. And so you would have done, sell all the way down. This point hasn't been reached yet, because so you don't actually know that this is your support line. Still, me, I'd have probably gone down this far. Price comes back up a bit, here's where I would have sold. So don't worry about missing out on this last bit, and be super happy that you caught this going down and made some money on that. Not bad, huh? So here's trend channels, a few more ideas for you to draw some imaginary lines. Good luck.